Bonjour!
Bonjour!
Today we are out at the Louvre, and we're going to talk about one of the first mysteries of the museum, which is how to actually get into the museum itself. Today we're going to tell you about the different entrances there are, which ones are accessible for those with wheelchairs or handicap limitations.
Then we'll talk about tickets, those with advanced tickets and time slots, and those without tickets. It's highly recommended you buy your tickets in advance so that you don't wait in a long line for possibly over an hour just to get in.
Yeah, the line that looks like this. Towards the end, we're going to do a full review of ticket prices, hours of the Louvre, and a bunch of other little tips that'll help your experience a little bit better when you're here. We're also going to show you which entrances are best if you get here by Uber, bus, or metro, or on foot coming from the Tuileries.
We highly recommend you stick around till the end so you can learn where one of the most elusive things are in Paris, the closest bathroom to the Louvre.
Absolutely. Very important here.
And we'll also talk about the pros and cons of each entrance.
What we will not be doing in this video is talking about what to do and see once you're inside the Louvre. That is way too expansive, and we'll try to tackle that in another video for you guys. One quick note, it would be a huge help to our channel if you could hit that like and subscribe button so that way you'll get notified anytime we upload new videos to help your trip in Paris. All right, well, let's go find some entrances. Ready?
On y va?
On y va.
If you take the metro, you may find yourselves coming out of this entrance. It's right across from the Richelieu entrance. We can go right through the tunnel to the other side to the pyramid. If you have group tickets, this is also your entrance. You've got the right of way with cars, but do be very careful with the bikes around here. They'll run you over. It does get you excited as you walk through here. On your right and left, you'll be able to see into one of my favorite rooms in the Louvre with the beautiful statues and natural light. It's a little congested this morning because the Louvre is actually opening late. But let's see if we can make our way through. If this is your first time coming to the Louvre, entering through Richelieu, this is your first peek at the gorgeous view. Et voila, you have arrived at the Louvre Pyramid. Now, to learn more about how to actually get in line.
All right, here we are in the main courtyard of the Louvre with the famous pyramid by I.M. Pei and all the many lines to get into the Louvre. So if you want to be out here, if the weather's beautiful and everything, and you want to see the courtyard and the pyramid while you wait to get in, then this is where you're going to go for reserved time slot tickets. This is where the lines start. There's going to be more than one line if you have booked tickets in advance. There's usually one just here to the left and one here just to the right. If you come a little closer, you'll see these green signs that have your time slots listed. Come on over. So here you'll see visitors with a reservation, 9, 11, 1, 10, those are on the hour, okay? The lines to the right, we come over here. Those typically, it's still reserved with a ticket in advance time slot, but it's usually the half-hour entry point. So this is just to the right of the center of the pyramid, and it's 9:30, 10:30, 11:30, 12:30. Now, turn it over to Cheyenne.
If you don't have a ticket, currently the queue for non-ticket holders is to the far right side, right corner of the front entrance. Today, I'm going to be honest, is a little extra crazy. We've just been told it's a strike day, and the Louvre has technically not opened yet. It's an hour late opening, so it does look a bit intimidating today, The lines can be long normally, but it's looking excessive today because of the hour delayed entry. But it's a good idea. Definitely make sure you find your sign for non-ticket holders first. Make sure you're in that line, and you might even ask the attendant at the front, especially on a day like today, is there a good chance I'll get in before you decide to wait in the line? Let's see if we can find the start of the line this morning since it is a little chaotic. Let's take a look. So by far right side of pyramid, I need to elaborate and tell you the outer edge of the fountain. But let me see if I can find the line.
The umbrella.
So today the umbrella is actually your guide of where to show up, and there's one more sign there that will let you know that it's the line for non-ticket holders. It goes all the way to the back side of the courtyard today. I just heard the security guys say that they're opening at 10:30, so they are on an hour and a half delayed open today. Yikes! Let's go find out if our sneaky entrance is actually looking better below ground today.
One very important thing to mention about the pyramid entrance is it's only one of two entrances where wheelchair handicap accessible entries are. So in here there's an escalator, I believe there's an elevator, and there's one other entry that we'll show you later. All right, so now as Cheyenne said, we're heading over towards the underground entrance. One of the neat things about the underground entrance is it's usually the shorter lines, but also if it's just a bad weather day, if it's hot, sunny, sunburn easily, or it's cold, rainy, this is where you want to go. So while you're facing the pyramid, you would turn around, face the Tuileries, then you're going to see, normally, the archway that looks like this when it's not under scaffolding, and then just to the left and to the right of the arch are stairs that go underground. So we're going to head over that direction. Oh, real quick though, if you're going this direction, I want to show you one of my favorite views from this area of Paris. We can't get there exactly right now, nor can we see it because the archway is under scaffolding, but this horse statue right here, if you stand on the base of that, looking out this direction towards the arch, what you will see is you will see through this arch to Place de la Concorde with the big obelisk, all the way down the Champs-Élysées, through the Arc de Triomphe, to La Défense, the modern arch. It is one of the most spectacular views from this area in all of Paris. And basically, when the Louvre was the presidential palace, or the royal palace rather, they could come right out of the palace, go straight through this arch, down the Champs-Élysées, through the Arc de Triomphe, out to Versailles, and enjoy the summer home. But right now, let's go figure out how to get in.
So we've always referred to this as a sneaky Carrousel du Louvre entrance. As we said, best if it's raining, hot, you forgot the sunscreen, or the lines are just horrendously long over there, as they are right now. So we're really curious to see if they are shorter today since they had the delayed open. If you're coming from the Tuileries, which is now to my left, this entrance also makes sense, but if you want, go scope out, take your pictures in the courtyard, check out the pyramid, check out the lines, and then head back over if needed. Right behind me, the wall that I'm sitting on, are literally the stairs. The arch is right in front of me now, and there's an identical set on the other side of the arch.
All right, now one of the cool things about entering this way is you get to see the old remains of the medieval fortress wall from back when Paris was started. When I first came through here, I thought they just designed this to look this way so it was more authentic. But what you're going to see is quite real and dates back to the origin of Paris. These walls here go all the way back to the medieval times. It was a fortress built around what was the center of Paris. Let's go find the entrance now. All right, today is what we would call in France an exception. There are strikes happening today with security people, so the Louvre opened much later than it was supposed to, which allowed the lines to build up down here, which is crazy. It's usually never quite this busy. These are the shorter lines, but I think even still, based on what we showed you earlier, these are still shorter, and it's air conditioned. Right now, it was starting to get warm upstairs. Once you get down into this area, you just follow the light quite literally, and you'll see what's called the pyramid inverse, the inverted pyramid. And that'll be where you enter into the actual museum. Totally random tip right here. Cheyenne was supposed to tell you about this because it's her favorite. But La Maison du Chocolat. If you need a sweet treat while you're in line, their eclairs were delicious. They're not out just yet this morning, but trust us, we tried them. And here you are, the pyramid in Versailles, and just to the right is what we've all been searching for, Entrée du Musée. Now, I don't know if this is something that you're supposed to do or someone just did it the other day so everyone was doing it, but everyone was sticking their phones or cameras underneath the tip of the pyramid and shooting up. Again, it might have been one of those cases, monkey see, monkey do sort of thing, but I think we might try it ourselves and see what it looks like. Post it in a minute here. All right, so I know we're supposed to be teaching you guys in this video, but we're actually learning a lot as well while we do this. That is that things are constantly changing, and never take anything that you hear or see online as fact in France, because things are always changing. So today, the line to our left is for group reservations and Friends of the Louvre, so season ticket holders only. The line to the right is for those with advanced reserve tickets and time slots. The other day, they also had a line for people without tickets, which does not exist today, probably because they opened up late, so they're oversold. So if you're coming in from the right, which we're going to show you that entrance from Rue de Rivoli, or if you're coming from the left, through the Tuileries and the Carousel de Louvre entrance that we just showed you, you probably want to send one person down in advance to check which line you should be in. Because if you went ahead and waited in this line to our left, and you had advanced tickets, you're going to be waiting a long time just to be turned away and have to go to this line here. So once your advanced person goes and finds out which line you're supposed to be in, one little trick to notice that we learned today, the signs that are green are for advanced ticket holders with time slots. If you see a sign that's orange, that's without tickets, and you have to purchase one on site, which again, we do not recommend. Okay, so now that we've found the way to this entry, we're going to go and show you the other two entries to get into the Carousel de Louvre from Rue de Rivoli and the Metro. On y va.
If you're tight on time, or you're hungry, and you won't make it to the Louvre on the Champs-Élysées or Rue Bonaparte, my favorite, they also have one in the Louvre. You're standing in line, stomach starting to rumble like mine is right now. Hop in here, grab some macarons. Our favorite salted caramel, the best. We love them. It is our favorite in Paris. So, the line is so long today. It's not usually this crazy. There's also a your Pandora collector, and they do have the Eiffel Tower charms, the Arc de Triomphe. So cute. I used to have one. I wish I still had it. There's also a pretty expansive food court here. Off to the left, upstairs. And we'll go ahead and start letting you in on the elusive secret, which is where the heck is the bathroom. We'll show you closer in a second, but there is one up on the right at the bottom of the escalators. Or the other day when we were here, if you go up the escalators into the food court, there's another one up there. The line was so much shorter. Fragonard is a really popular perfumery in Paris. They're always really nice. You can get nice gift sets to take home. My mother-in-law, Doug's mom, loves Fragonard. She always has to get some there. All right, bathrooms, folks. They can be hard to find in Paris, I'm not gonna lie. It's immediately to my back now. To Doug's back is the metro exit. So if you come off the metro before you get in line, you get the bathroom. To my right are the escalator stairs coming down from the Carrousel du Louvre, the Rivoli Street entrance. Come down here, bathrooms. They are paid, but you can pay by credit card as well. And it's clean, you guys. Clean bathrooms are worth gold. Is it 150 euro? It's 150 euro. You can get a family pass. I think 5 tickets for 5 euro, something like that. So if you have a big family, you get a discount for going to the bathroom. If this line is long, as it was the other day while we were here, second floor food court, another bathroom there. The line was much shorter upstairs. So we're teaching you all the sneaky tricks today, so you can take care of business.
All right, if you took the metro, specifically line 1 to the Louvre, you're gonna exit, you're gonna see these signs. Musée du Louvre, exit number 6. Musée du Louvre, exit number 7. Which one do you take? Well, if you want to go outside above ground to the pyramid entrance, take Musée du Louvre number 7. Okay? If you want to go underground and just stay there, you're going to take number 6, Carrousel du Louvre. That will keep you underground, get you straight to the entrance of the Louvre. Voila!
And now we are underground in the Carrousel du Louvre with all the shops. If you go to your left, coming out of the metro, and then hang an immediate right, you'll be finding the lines. And voila! As usual, head into the light, find the inverted pyramid, and there's your entrance. All right, so if you've arrived by Uber, Metro, or bus, there's a good chance you'll arrive on the Rue de Rivoli side, one of the most beautiful streets in all of Paris. We already pointed out the Richelieu entrance, which is more for group tickets. When you go through that, you come out by the pyramid. This is the other main Rivoli entrance. It's called the Carrousel du Louvre. You can come in right under the red door, or even under the arch beside it. You just hang a right if you go in there. And this is going to take us to the underground area again. Cool. And here we are again. Feels a little like deja vu. Follow the light, inverted pyramid. Your lines will all start down there. Send your scout ahead and find out which line to get in.
All right, so to recap, we are doing our recap on a different day because we had a slight audio malfunction, hence the quick wardrobe change that you'll notice in the cut here. But to recap everything about tickets, you can buy tickets up to 90 days in advance, and we strongly recommend you do so. Last time we checked online, the entire summer was pretty much sold out until August. August is when the Parisians go on vacation, so you're not dealing with as many locals. So August might still have some availability for you.
Tickets are €17 and there are no refunds. Anyone under 18 years old is free.
Right. Admission is free for all visitors on first Friday of the month after 6 p.m. except for July and August. Regarding days and times that they're open, 9 to 6 p.m. Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday.
The Louvre is closed on Tuesdays.
Yep, and then 9 to 9:45 on Friday. There are no exits and no refunds. no exits. Sorry, there are no exits and returns. So once you're out, you're out. If you need to eat within there. Have your own little bag because once you leave, there's no getting back in.
There is a locker for your bags inside. Our friends came with their 8 kids, so they have an entourage. They had little backpacks with them. They were actually able to use the lockers and pop out within the Louvre area and still have a snack for lunch. They also have like one of the industrial size kid backpacks. That was not allowed. They did have to put that in the locker, but if you have like one of the standard size little pouches to hold the bebe, you will be fine.
Right. So in conclusion, to recap, there are 2 actual entrances to the Louvre. That's above ground at the pyramid, just behind us, and below ground in the Carousel du Louvre, which is the shopping area underground. There are 3 different ways to get to the Carousel du Louvre below ground entrance. One is from the street on Rue de Rivoli if you're dropped off by a car.
The metro, lines 1 and 7, will put you out underground, already in the carousel area.
Right. And there are 2 sets of stairs going underground from either side of the small arch if you're walking from the Tuileries.
Which is directly in front of us now. Louvre to our backs, arch over here.
So the arch entry.
The pros of the arch entry. You get to see the old fortress walls of Paris. It gets you underground and out of any elements from the weather. And generally the lines will be shorter under there because people do like to go in via the pyramid often. Right.
The cons of the arch entry is only stairs. So if you have anyone in wheelchairs, bad knees that can't make it downstairs, anything like that, stairs are your only option. The Richelieu entry is only for group tickets. So if you're going with a group, that's where you will go to, Richelieu entrance.
The Rivoli pros, the closest entry if you're coming again from Uber, it is handicap accessible, has escalators and elevators actually available there. The cons, your first Louvre experience might be a little bit commercialized because you're walking right into all of the shops.
Passing a McDonald's, that sort of thing. And then there's a pyramid entry, finally, behind us. Pros for that are you get to take in the beauty of the Louvre and the architecture while you're waiting in line. Then there is handicap accessible via a very cool cylindrical lift that goes down from the top level. And then the cons.
So the lines are longer and you are exposed more to the weather. So if it's really hot or raining, and the lines are often longer. So,
exactly.
You know, weigh it as you will and choose what's best for you.
Yeah, but hopefully this will get you in the Louvre quickly without too much confusion, and then you can go and enjoy the Mona Lisa. Hopefully you get to see the mummy, and yeah, don't get lost.
One day we're going to have to show them all about the mummy and how to get there, because that's Doug's favorite thing, and he doesn't want you to miss it.
Yeah. All right. Well, enjoy the Louvre, enjoy Paris, and until the next video.
Merci.
Au revoir.
Bisous.
One quick note would be a huge help to us if you smash that like button and click subscribe, so that way you can be notified of any notification.
I didn't know you were going to say that. Can I do that? Can I do that? I didn't know he was going to say that. Can we say that? Are we cool enough to say smash it?
Well, what do they? That's what they always say.
I feel like they're younger. The younger.
You watching?
I'm putting this in the bloopers at the end.
All right. We're also going to do a full review.
Sorry. I thought we were done. Now let's go find those entrances.
All right. Well, let's go find those entrances now.
Let's go.
On y va.
We're
walking past the camera. We're walking past the camera. It doesn't matter. We're walking off for the camera.
All right.
You're like,
center yourself.